What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Christmas Eve. We are getting ready to take 5 days off here at the shop. I couldn't be more excited. We don't really get a whole bunch of time off, I'll be honest with you. I'm a worker anyways. I like to go to work. I don't like to take a whole bunch of time off, but whenever they force me to, like in the holidays, I do it. I love it. This will be our last day at work, and today we're doing a 2025 GMC Sierra 2500 Denali Ultimate. It's a blue colored truck. It's really, really nice. We're going to be doing some 37-inch Nitto ridge grapplers with a set of SuspensionMAXX torsion keys. And he has the factory 22s on here already, the gloss black ones from GM that look really, really nice. I did notice something new. I'll show you in just a second when I get out of the truck. But all right, so here's our beautiful truck, 2025 GMC Sierra 2500 Denali Ultimate. This thing is really, really nice. Brand new truck. The thing that I noticed a minute ago that I may be wrong about, I haven't done any research on this, but, you know, I've been selling a replica wheel that looks like this. This is the actual GMC wheel that you can get from them. It looks a little bit different. It's going to sound weird that I'm saying this, but I think the replica looks better. I don't know why, but I think it just has sharper edges. Maybe the black is, you know, blacker. I don't know what it is. But I've been putting the factory Denali cap on here because the 20s on this truck come with a cap that says Denali on it. This Denali Ultimate with the 22 looks like it comes with just a GMC cap. There's nothing wrong with that. I just find that a little bit odd. When they have a Denali cap, why wouldn't they just use it? But maybe this customer changed caps. I don't know. Pretty sure they came on the truck, though. The truck looks really, really good. I love that black outer edge around the grill. The Vader chrome looks good, but that black around the edge looks nice, too. I think there's a... They used to do Vader chrome up here, but I think it was too much. The truck looks amazing. We're about to get started on it right now. I know that all the Denali Ultimates have the same interior, but this particular truck, I don't know what it is, but the interior looks really, really nice in it. Let me know what you think in the comments. We're about to get started on this truck now. It's kind of a smaller job, but I haven't done any videos on SuspensionMAXX in a couple of weeks, so we need to get one in, but stay tuned for the process. All right, so if you guys are longtime subscribers of the channel, you will have seen a clip similar to this before. I have used the same SuspensionMAXX explanation video clip like 30 times maybe. I don't know how many times it has been, but it's getting to be a little bit weird to put that clip back into these new videos every time I sell a set of these because it's repetitive, and I know you guys watch the channel a lot, so somebody is at home right now saying, thank God he's doing this. One of the guys here at the shop named Jose definitely is my biggest critic of the channel in person, and he comes in and he tells me things like, most of the time it's good, but he says, man, every time you put that SuspensionMAXX clip in that video, he said, I just fast forward through it. And I've heard customers say it too. But for you guys that are new to the channel, or you're new to this kind of suspension lift, I want you guys to understand without me having to, you know, skip the clip because it's repetitive. I want to make a new one for you. So SuspensionMAXX keys. This is the MC9 is the part number at the end. That's how we call them at the shop, the MC9s. This is for your 2020 to 2026 GM or Chevrolet 2500, 3500 HD. It fits, I put it in all kinds of different places. I use it for a leveling kit. For the stock trucks, I use it in, you know, the 4-inch, the 5-inch, the 6-inch, the 7, 9, 12-inch lift kits. You put these keys in there and set them at 0 or whatever you want, above 0, 1, or 2. And you can actually get a smoother ride out of your truck with these on there. So if you have a bone stock truck straight from the dealership, you want the truck to be level and you want it to ride good, this is the way to go. I sell everybody's torsion keys, right? I can sell you a rough country, cognito, whatever you want, and they all do the job. They all lift the truck. This torsion key softens up the ride, and I'm here to explain to you why. So I guess we'll start out with what's in the box. First, you get instructions. You get your hardware that you need to do everything. There are differential drop bolts in here. There are spacers in here for that. You have the key itself. There's your MC9 red key right there with the patented piece in the middle here. This is the gear that you can do for adjustment, ride height adjustment. There's your other key right there. And then some stickers, right? So, not necessarily trying to break down every nut and bolt and what everything does, but here's the deal. So they have an instructions kit that comes with this, right? Let me fix my camera a little bit. All right, so they have an instructions manual that comes with the kit. In this instructions manual, it tells you everything you need to know about SuspensionMAXX keys and how to install them. There is a guide, calibration chart right here that will tell you, if you look, which setting and which ride height you put the keys to and which setting or which ride height you will achieve on the truck. I use the A2 one typically. This is the 1.7 or 2.5 inches of height, meaning that once you put the keys in and set them to the A2 setting, you can actually use the bolt that you would normally adjust the torsion bars with. If you want to go 3 inches, which is crazy to me, I don't really ever do that because it makes the truck ride stiff. You can put these to 3 inches if you want, and they'll ride better than any key at 3 inches, but they're not going to ride perfect. At 2 inches, you really can't feel the difference on this. It does have shock extenders in the kit that we use. It will extend out your factory shock so you don't overextend that and have a stiff ride from that. And it does come with differential drop brackets. This is a personal opinion. It may be the same opinion of many people that use these kits, but if you go past 2 inches, we use the differential drops. If you don't go past 2 inches, we don't. Reason being is the angles aren't hurt so bad at 2 inches that you need to use the differential drop brackets. If we're going to use differential drop brackets, I would rather sell you a 4-inch kit that has the whole steel bracket and cross member with it, but that's just me. So I'm sure there are many things about these keys that I did not cover. I kind of want to make this short and sweet. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Right now it is October of 2025, and the current price for this kit with installation and alignment is $800. That may change, it may not. It's been $800 for a while. So if you guys feel like reaching out and getting some of these done, it's not as big of a deal as you think. I usually have a couple of sets of these on the floor, and it usually takes me 3 or 4 hours to put a set of these in. If you use this particular key, you can use a 37-inch tire on a 2500 as long as you use the stock offset wheel or one of those replica wheels that I sell. This key is the biggest value thing that I think we have at the shop, and we probably sell more of this than we do anything else. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My number is 678-994-9180, and my name is Jake. We're at Southern Tire in McDonough, Georgia. Check out my new SuspensionMAXX hoodie, by the way. I think Larry sent me that. I'm going to say I appreciate it. Well, we've got our 2025 GMC Sierra 2500 Denali Ultimate ready to go. We did the SuspensionMAXX torsion key leveling kit on this one with some 37, 1250, 22 Nitto ridge grapplers. This tire is amazing on the truck. It rides good. It looks good. It gets good mileage. This is one of the best ones I like to sell. You know, I'm a big Toyo Nitto guy. They're the same company. Toyo owns Nitto, so anything you buy from those guys is great quality. The Ridge Grappler is probably my best seller just because it's like the best all around. It's quiet. It gets the mileage. It has the look. It has everything. This truck is phenomenal. The torsion keys on it just level it out perfect and everything clears. We just did a little bit of trimming on the bottom of the front bumper, the little plastic piece. I'm about to get out of the truck and show you what it looks like, and I wanted to say I appreciate it to the customer. All right, so here's our final product. Ready to get back on the road. Got those 37s looking really nice on there. Notice that we got to keep the factory mud flap on there. They have two different mud flaps that they do from the factory. I don't know if it's an upgrade that you do at the dealership, but there's a extended one right here that's a lot bigger. That one clears too. It doesn't rub. So we're clearing on the inside right here on the control arm. No wheel spacers. I don't know why you guys love wheel spacers so much on these trucks, but you don't need it. The only place that we rub is right here on the bottom of the front bumper. We trimmed a little bit right there, made it look round. If I didn't tell you, I don't know if you'd know that it was cut right there. On the inside right here on this sway bar, at full lock, only during a U-turn situation, the sidewall of this tire is gonna rub ever so slightly up against the side of that. No big deal, it doesn't hurt anything. And then also on the flip side, back here on this frame rail, we're gonna rub just a little bit at full lock. If you don't turn this truck all the way every 5 minutes, you're probably not even gonna know it, to be honest. Nobody really ever says anything about it. I just have to tell you so I'm not lying to you. Truck looks great. The tires don't stick out at all. Got a very nice flush setup here. It's not gonna sling stuff up all over the truck. He's got that extended mud flap there, so I know it's really not gonna throw anything up there and dent the side of the truck or anything. Our SuspensionMAXX torsion keys are right here. We've got them set at the A2 setting, somewhere in between 1.75 inches and 2 inches of height in the front. Levels this truck out. We didn't do anything in the rear. The only thing that we did on this besides the torsion key itself is there's a shock extension. You can't see it, but it's right there on the top of that shock. There's an extension that makes that shock long enough, the factory shock, so you don't have any issues with that. Other than that, truck's ready to get back on the road and go. Let me know what you think about the truck in the comments. I'm gonna attach a quote right behind this clip to show you what this job would cost. If you have any other price questions, feel free to reach out. The number here is 678-994-9180. My name is Jake. We're at Southern Tire in McDonough, Georgia. Thanks for watching.